tour of my community. I see friends and neighbors unexpectedly. I think it's wonderful that children have a place where they can explore books on their own, and I don't have many places like that in my life, so it's really wonderful that we're back open again.
I'm going to borrow some AZ Mysteries and some Magic Tree House.
Did I ever ask you to write your name?
Today is our sort of mini opening, just sort of the doors are open, we're circulating books, we have library cards, we've invited community members to come on by, have some lemonade and cookies, and just sort of reacquaint themselves with the building and the collection. We sort of reorganized some of the books in the children's room. We've made some of the books a little more accessible to our younger readers. We're having a focus on young adult and graphic novels, so we've sort of set up a new section for that.
I grew up on Lexington Street. I went to kindergarten at the original Burr School, so I was in this building as a kid quite a bit. So to see it being reopened so that, other families can use it now, it's, from a personal standpoint, that's a great thing.
And before, we used to have to go to the Newton Free Library, which is a bit further from my house. But now with the library open, whenever the library's open, we can come borrow books more often.
We established the nonprofit organization this winter when it seemed apparent that we were going to be able to reopen the library independently from the City of Newton. We rent the space from the city, so we have a license agreement with the City of Newton. We have set up the agreement for a 2-year period of time, 15 hours per week. So we have designated open hours, which will be Saturdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. But in terms of working with the city, we are fairly independent. Our books are books that will be the Auburndale Community Library. They will not be part of the Newton Main Library collection anymore. That we're sort of a standalone entity. So we will not be having sort of interlibrary relationship with the main branch, but the folks at the main branch have helped us, give us a bit of advice in getting up and running, but now we're sort of on our own.
They pulled it off. They went around and got the community institutions to contribute the funds and partnered with the city, and it's a real model for how in tough fiscal times we can make Newton better.
Love that the energy and creativity of people in this neighborhood has resurrected this library as a functioning institution, but I don't think it's enough to say, okay, now we're done, the neighborhood has brought the library back. It needs city support.
I think that we'll be even stronger as a library now that we're a community library. The fact is that we have over 50 volunteers, and these are people investing their time and care into the library. And I think we'll be doing more outreach and more evening meetings, and this is, more, as they say, more than just a building.